Pretty good bounce. Like I said, we were in Korea from, well, Marsh and the kids were in Korea from the end of August to 1973 until about early April. Uh, March or April. It got to be April of 1974. It's a two-bedroom apartment and a balcony, Western-style kitchen, and a bathroom. That was pretty extravagant living quarters for Korea at that time. This looks like it must be near Christmas. It looks like a stash of toys that would have been left by Santa Claus, I guess. Yeah, the Christmas tree. So December 25th, 1973. It's got to be Christmas morning. So I guess Santa got up early and she's running the camera. John Deere tractor, and it looks like he had another car, a pickup or something. Police car, maybe. Here's some Marsh's, I guess Japanese. This is interesting. Dishes. And just a pottery shop in Korea somewhere. Now that's looking from our apartment out the back way. That's the opposite side of the building from the freeway. There's Marcia walking along with Carmela. She's riding a bike. And she's running to the apartment. Yeah, Matt's crawling at this point. Good grief, he's got enough toys out. Crawling pretty good. Boy, she's a live wire. You pull him out of the way. He's going to get trampled. I see. Mumsy's throwing the purse out so he can crawl for it. Carmela picked it up. Some of the buildings in Seoul. That's too bad didn't have a better camera and better photography, because it was a really interesting city. Yeah, there was a mountain right beside the army base. I think the base was called Yongsang, and that might have been the name of the mountain too. We took a hike up there one weekend. Not really sure what that is. Oh, he's walking now. It's got to be 1974. Not sure which month. Rock solid. Leave me alone. Uh, the lady hiding behind the camera holding Matthew is Miss Chu. And the lady in the yellow was the maid from upstairs. And that was this guy's maid. His name was Bill. And they're the ones that helped us find Miss Chu. So this must be Matthew's first birthday. It'll be January 23rd, 1974. Oh boy, that's a pretty big piece, guy. You can tell the way she takes care of him. She really loved Matthew. I haven't seen him take a bite of it yet. Doesn't look like he enjoyed the cake very much. Mm. Yeah, he's starting to like it a little bit better now. Happy birthday, Matt. Now he's learning to play basketball. Except he only knows how to kick it. Another one of Marcia's purchases.
This is Matthew learning to walk, and you'll notice he's wearing pink pajamas. He got some of Carmela's hand-me-downs that generally didn't get seen by the public.
Until now. I'm getting pretty secure.
That's Korea. Reason you don't see me very much is I was pregnant and I didn't want Mom to know. So if they got a shot of me, we probably didn't send those pictures to Louisiana till much later.
Now this is Texas. This is after Rob was born. Marcia and the kids came home from Korea sometime in April, and I came home a few weeks later, early. You don't remember?
It was a month before Rob was born.
Rob was born in July.
July. So it was May that I came home.
Okay.
They wouldn't allow me to fly in my last month of pregnancy, and Larry was due to get out when? It was a 13-month tour.
And it was 12 at that point, so around the 2nd of July was when I was due to get out.
And I didn't want Rob to be born in Korea because he would have had a dual citizenship subject to the Korean draft if I hadn't gone through paperwork to disclaim it. So rather than worry with all that, we just came on home a month early.
And like I said, we had base housing in Austin, Texas at Bergstrom Air Force Base.
The week I came home with Rob from the hospital, as you can see, Matthew was just a toddler, and we weren't used to the southern heat anymore, and Larry had used up all his leave and had to go back to work. And one evening he was out mowing the grass with a push mower in the front of the house, and Matthew was out barefooted with him, and the concrete was fine, but Matthew stepped down trying to follow Carmela across the street. He stepped down barefooted onto the black asphalt, and he got a bad burn on the bottom of his foot. So here I had a newborn and a bandaged toddler that was supposed to stay off of his feet for 2 days. That was hard.
And this is Christmas in Texas.
Matthew still is not a morning person, as you can see. I'm sure Carmela woke him up.
Yeah, he's almost 2 at this point.
Yep. She's telling him, you're supposed to go to the other side and leave my side alone. But he doesn't grasp it.
Waking up like a shory.
The old Tonka truck there. Let's see what he goes for. Oh, the rocking horse. Back to the desk. Carmela's still trying to get him to use his side. Carmela's got a shopping cart and a Madame Alexander doll. There's Matt with the Tonka truck. 2 pieces of Tonka.
You notice we haven't had Rob in any movies at all, and by this point he's about 6 months old.
Oh my.
And look at all
spinning top. That must have been for Robert.
Think of all the footage we shot of Matthew and Carmela.
I don't know whatever happened to that Fisher-Price. It looks like a boat. Telephone. Again, that's really a Rob toy.
Fisher-Price shopping cart?
Yep.
Pretty tough time. There may be some other films, of Texas, but if not, it shows how busy you were.
Yeah, it was a hard move. And then we were only there a year, and we moved again.
Yeah, when we moved there, we had to consolidate furniture that came back from Korea, and a lot had been at your parents' house, and then
it was household goods, not furniture, and then we had some in storage too.
The little couch that almost broke us up. There he is. Finally makes his appearance.
Who's that with the dark hair? That was the best bouncy seat. I shouldn't have gotten rid of it.
Never dreamed you'd have all these grandkids, huh?
No. Probably wouldn't meet the safety requirements nowadays. Rob loved to jump. He's already wanting to get down there with the other two.
How many pacifiers does he have? Just one? Eating something.
Looks like a piece of chocolate.
Yeah, I remember the old Bert and Ernie dolls too.
Yeah, those were good puppets. I think our kids got a little too much.
They turned out okay. What's Rob eating? Melba toast?
Or just chewing on a toy. Isn't he cute?
They're all cute.
Can't tell. That's the horse again, the rocking horse.
Yeah. It's probably a second tape of Christmas.
Well, there's the Snoopy.
It was kind of a galley kitchen.
Now that's the toy I wished I could find again, the one that Matthew's owned. They really played with that thing, and they don't make them like that anymore. Probably safety issues, but they're not near as much fun and entertaining either. Ooh, look at the dirt down the front of his shirt. I think that's that chocolate candy.
He must have chewed it a long time because he was in pajamas when he was eating it.
Oh.
It was a galley kitchen, 3-bedroom, little house on a slab.
I don't remember the layout of the kitchen at all. There's Rob. Whoops. Just about got plowed over.
There's a few diapers in there.
Oh, this is the famous picture of the ducky blanket discovery. Rob was so attached to that ducky blanket, and he knows it's in the dryer, and he's looking for it.
He's searching the basket too.
He had a cold at this time. Used to, you could see it on this film, but slime running down his face.
On a bigger screen, probably can see it.
There. Oh, smash the hand. Ouch. It's worth it for that blanket.
Saw the reflection of his poor guy.
Oh, push that basket out of the way. Now. Oh, I think he's gonna make it. Oh, not quite. Get that door out of the way. I have a mission here.
It's gotta be pretty young.
There he is. You found it. Now, how to get it out?
7, 8 months, you think?
Yeah, it's about 8 months old. Can't get it. Need a little help.
Uh-oh. Ooh, ouch. Ah. immortalized a fly there.
Huh. I don't remember noticing that before.
That was copying from the 8mm over to the VHS.
Oh, okay. It wasn't on the actual first.
No, no. If we can find these old 8mm, it's not on there.
Oh, he's getting excited. There it is. Get that smile. The beloved ducky blanket got whisked up with the dirty sheets at Disney World at a later time. It was a traumatic event for Robert. We spent the next 2 days, I think that was the trip in the Contemporary Resort. We spent the next 2 days trying to locate it in the laundry facilities, and they never found it. And until Robert was a teenager, whenever I would go into a baby department at any kind of store for a present or anything, I'd always look to see if there was a ducky blanket.
This is still Texas, because I remember those girls.
Yeah, Carmela had a little friend named Alice that had a little bitty bike, and Alice.
And that's Leslie on the left.
Yeah, Leslie lived across the street, and Alice learned to ride a two